NetsChat.
Hi guys. Hi.
Oh, go on.
When the second person hi though, I don't love that. I don't appreciate it.
I
don't know.
I was telling the people watching my vlog to like a real clown.
You think we're on Jay then? No, I'm hungry. Like honestly, we could have eat a cow.
We're
Then
just
again, that would be me
thirsty.
eating myself.
Just thirsty. I'm just thirsty.
Actually, my disrespectful. You just moved at me. Daniel, you know what? I'm even not gonna say nothing to you. Hi guys. So this week we have Sheldon, aka Daniel's best friend, aka my future husband.
This is where we end my vlog. Definitely, because I can't take this gag stuff on it.
But yeah, Sheldon is here with us. Sheldon, introduce yourself to our people and tell them what you do.
Alright, so when I'm not selling drugs, I am a filmmaker. I'm in film production and I love what I do. And it's a pleasure being here.
Daniel, why are you out of the frame?
She never want me to tell people that side.
I mean, I'm surprised that I don't know this, that Sheldon sells.
You know, I feel like filmmaking make money.
Wow, this took a turn.
This really took a
And it
huge
just
turn. And we're like a minute in, probably a minute or something, but this is where we say bye, guys.
Because
fun.
based on the
It's
turn,
been,
we have to leave.
we have to just leave you guys because based on what's happening now in this climate, then you live with anybody behind there. Why are you looking around?
Forget to them can't see me now. Let me tell you this. I know that you guys can see me sometimes, but then another time, it's like I don't know. Guys, I'm thirsty, so I'm looking for the water,
Yeah,
man.
I'm looking for the man for you because the week we were here, I kept looking back in the video, I was watching them. I said, John and Tanya, look like we put somebody around there. But it's gonna be a hobby. People say background look rich though.
I love that for us.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
glass and something. Anyway, then he'll introduce the topic for us today. We feel like I lean too much. We feel like a little giddy out.
I don't know, I feel leany.
Yeah, girl, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
just
just
feel comfortable. So,
you show them there?
yes.
So you're not comfortable with me
No.
or with other guys them?
No, that's what I said. So, I feel comfortable because it's Sheldon. I feel like I want to lean. Yeah. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about a topic that Netanya and I have been thinking about for the last forevers.
Yeah.
It's how you remain true to yourself despite relationship trauma. Now, Sheldon and I have been best friends for ever, and I've seen Sheldon go through newsworthy breakups, like breakups that want some sort of crowd,
Facts, yeah, man.
breakup when need some sort of movie,
TV shows,
some
Netflix
TV,
series,
some
yeah, man.
Netflix series. I've seen Sheldon go through like world-class breakups, and he never loses who he is. He always stays true to himself at his core, and that's something that I always admired him for, because I feel like based on my relationship trauma, I've changed a lot based on how I approach people, but Sheldon still, man, I'm still overly loving, but Sheldon loves like he has never been hurt before. I can't relate. And I think that is such an awesome thing.
Yeah,
And I just want us to unpack how he's able to do that. And, I think that myself, Netanya, and you guys that are listening at home can learn a lot from Sheldon, because I'm telling you, I cannot take a page out of his book right now at this present time.
Not even a word, girl.
Not
even one word.
You remember when SpongeBob took forever to write the word "the"? That is me trying to pull something from Sheldon's chapter.
You know when you're reading a book and there's always blank page right before you start the official book? I can take that page.
You can take the blank page, but you can't.
Not everybody.
Done. No,
Jamal up.
It's an interesting topic still. I don't get to speak about my relationships publicly.
But this is a place where everybody speak about their relationships publicly.
I realize. So this should be fun.
It should be very different for you, but interesting.
Very interesting.
All right. So, would you like to speak about the trauma that you've been through? I think that's a good place to start. I'm guiding the therapy session. That's where we need to start.
All right. Well, I mean, for those who want to know what the breakups, entail, it's just mostly some very graphic and cheating experiences. Now, for my friend, my brethren, them refer to me as pop bottom. We have a bun up and beer things because, we can't avoid being burnt. So,
Are those your friends?
Yeah, man. That's
Are
how
your
them
friend them put you never gonna treat the same way,
yeah,
you
man,
know?
yeah, man, them help me get over it. But yeah, mostly what I've had to deal with is feeling inadequate and yeah, them just finding other persons like right after me. So like if them leave me Tuesday by Tuesday, then find another man, you see. And it's like a vibe for them.
Mash up that.
But
No.
so
Honestly, this is so heavy for me.
it's not heavy, because
It broke my neck.
so and the question is how I maintain, my core values.
Yeah, how
and
your
all
core
that stuff,
values,
like.
despite being hurt. But I just wanted us to unpack the hurt first.
I don't really want to get into
You know,
that.
want to get into that. All right.
You want Sheldon cry?
I mean,
No, I don't
the
want
thing is,
him to cry, but it's
the
just
thing
that I
is-
wanted to set a precedent so people can understand. So,
I
alright,
choose
for
one.
example, cheating is something that, hey boy,
I
maybe I choose one.
I choose one.
Yo, you're really making
one
me depressed.
story. Well, you know
I think
well.
you should choose. All right, I'm going to choose one because
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the one that you don't expect me to choose.
All right.
I'm not choosing that one because
Okay.
that one was still semi-public. I'm going to choose another one that is still technically close to home for me, even in my existence.
All right.
Yeah. So, once upon a time, Sheldon had a girlfriend, and I'm sure she's amazing. I didn't really know her that well, despite me and her going to the same school. However, this person and Sheldon were together for how long were you guys together? Because usually these girls don't take no time to start act up, At least I appreciate them for that. Because you don't want to waste nobody's time. So them act up from 0 to 100 real quick. Now this person, the person that she cheated on Sheldon with is now her husband, who is also, when growing up, that person was my best friend as well. So when somebody leave your best friend for your other best friend, it was a lot for
I
me.
wonder which relationship this is.
Think about it.
But go on,
Think
man, go on,
about it.
talk.
No, don't think about it. Because it's probably like I said. So yeah, so she was the person who set the tone with the bad relationships, I think. The first bad relationship you had, and she's quite married now. Weren't you invited to the wedding? And you never go? Think about it. And the rain fell. Showers of blessing on their love.
She went to your high school.
Yeah, my high school. Come on, Mr. Margaret.
Yeah, man. All right. Yo, that one kind of soft still, but all right. That's cool.
That did hurt me because it might be soft to Sheldon, but me, they're my yada cry.
Oh,
but
all right. Cool.
It's like you're with somebody and you give your energy and your love to them, and then they still see it fit, to explore other horizons. But we still respect that because at least they married the person.
The thing is, when she initially cheated, it wasn't with her husband.
Yeah, it wasn't with her husband. It was somebody else.
It was somebody else and that did hurt still. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry.
Still can't go a Spanish town to this day because of that. You see, but
Intermission. We're telling about
Spanish.
Spain, man.
Yeah, Spanish town.
All
Yeah,
the swing.
but
Thanks for coming to
I
my
don't think it's
TikTok.
appropriate to talk about them having a swing right now.
yeah, and yeah, she moved on. Well, she cheated.
How did you
with
find
him.
out that you were cheated on? Did you get an email? Did you get an email?
Flame upon Susan.
Yeah, man, I feel it for real.
Guys, just have to set the tone before we get
Okay,
to the
fine.
point. You have to,
Alright.
You got her email.
I wish. Y'all, you know, gentlemen, you always know when your woman, planning to leave, or your woman planning to leave, because you just feel the distance with the connection and all these things. So, I mean, I was young. I was about 19 when that happened. That's quite.
you wasn't so big. You wasn't so big. You were young for real. You never so big.
Well, yeah,
You're never so big. But
we
yeah.
did young.
But we were young.
Yeah, we're well younger
We're
than that.
young, younger than that. You did sweet them
about-
time, the boy.
Yeah, true. About 15, 16 or
Yeah,
whatever.
man. You did
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
When was the 15, 16? I mean, them age the fresh, like.
That's why I've never did
Forget
expect
bun.
Benz
No, but that one for me,
example.
it set the tone. You understand?
Okay.
Alright, yeah, that was
It
the
sets a
first
tone,
one.
so that's why.
Yeah, so I was just chilling with my brethren them, normal night, and I was messaging her, say, yo, what go on? You alright? Nah, I get no reply. And my friends being my friends, I'll be like, somebody just run a joke. I say, yo, dog, if she not answer you, that means she dep on sitting right now, you see? So me I say,
Deplorable friends you choose.
me being very, insecure about the situation, I'm take it to heart, so I try call, you see? I call and
No boy call me.
now I get through. You see me? Now I get through. Like I call for like an hour straight. Now I get through.
Your call center?
Oh my God. And Jesus alone can't make call so long, you know? Because,
So we are calling.
I get so much credit from.
I never my phone, you know me.
okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Brought
But
us
what
back.
make it worse is a landline still. Yeah, man, I'm a friend landline I use and thing. But anyways, you know Lee House.
Oh.
Big up Lee anyway.
Big up
man.
Legend. Yeah.
So now I get through someone say, no, man, go home. Look, WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp them time, right? Yeah.
BBM?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was WhatsApp?
Whatever it was.
Okay, whatever it was.
Yeah, and by the time we'll take a few steps from Lee House, I get a call from her saying that, yo, this not gonna work and
Just sweet.
really because me I moved to
Suzuki.
I guess the bag of missed calls she saw from me was too much. I don't know. Cause the thing is, when you see that denial phase as a youth, we make a lot of mistakes. We move a little strong. But when you want answers, what you gonna do? You're not getting an answer. So sometimes you have to call her and be like, yo, you hear all these assumptions. You hear my brethren say, yo, she depend on something. And then I hear other female friends that say, oh no, man, probably should busy. So me, you want to hear from the source. But I wasn't.
But the thing is, I can understand both sides of the spectrum because it's like Sheldon is going through a lot of things mentally. So for him to get some sort of peace, he would need her to answer the phone. And I can understand her pretending it's me. I get really anxious when I see people calling me a lot and not an essential service worker. So considering I don't work at a fire station, I don't want you call me enough time.
Yeah.
So I would have feel overwhelmed to plus the bag of messages and I ask me. I don't like when people ask me where I am because again, I'm an essential service worker.
You feel like you want to lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't say I feel like I want to lie. I just feel like I
No,
want
I
to
saw
disrespect
somebody
you.
say that.
Oh,
that they feel like they want to lie whenever people ask them which
when
one.
they ask me, when there, what? Where you want? Don't ask me that. That's not me, the pan. Because I'm just ignorant.
Yeah, so after she quote unquote set the tone, say we're going to break up, I asked a typical question, which nowadays I realize we shouldn't ask that question, guys, because you're not going to really like the answer. I asked why. You see me? I say, yo, why we breaking up and all these things.
You're RBA singer?
I mean, sometimes I have to ask people why they want to leave you. Can you confuse it?
You see, the thing is though, with women though, and I learned it recently, is that when it comes to breakups, it's premeditated, we don't still know. It's like on the day when
Sound like
we
murder.
guys hear it, you guys thought about it like months ago, like
I feel like
several.
I'm not a woman.
You don't do that? Like,
You don't do
No,
that?
I literally get up on the day and say, I want to leave you.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think about it. It's just something me just get up and want to do.
No, man. I
special.
think about it long before. So then when you come to me and say, why? I say, boy, you never see the sign so much months now. You ask me that from my name, no book.
But what would you
read?
say? Okay, I have a question as to Denny, but though, why is it that you'd stay for months if you think
If you're thinking
breaking
about
up
it, because
with
the
this
thing
person?
is, everybody's denial stage is different. So Sheldon denial stage includes calling up the person phone. Women most times is like you're thinking about breaking up, but you want to make sure that you're making the right decision. So you're in denial at the fact that your relationship is in a toilet. So you want to try and catch up at the relationship and try to take it out of the toilet and dry it off because a part of you still wants it to work, even though you know this is not really working. So it's like a denial. It's a phase of denial, I think, because you know so the relationship done. And the flowers dead, and you still have pour water on the flowers.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. And then we come on to
I
talk
forgot
about
like woman school.
guys, stop watering dead flowers. Every time I tweeted that in 2019, oh no, for disrespect me, so when if you go search
back
that
and
tweet
search and delete
there
them.
and say, Daniel, is that you? Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this clip and quote it.
When
Quote
you,
this tweet. I'm not gonna delete them yet. I'm
I'm not
quote
gonna
it.
delete them. I'm gonna really look at myself and say, "Miss a
Yeah.
dunce dogs."
Yeah, but yeah, going back to the story. So I asked her why, and it's basically the same thing. She's like, yo, I've been thinking about it for a while now, and this guy has been helping her process it, which is unfair to me, because if it's something about me, why you not talk to me? You understand me? Why you wait till we break up now and now me and I get all the answers from you when you don't get your answers from this youth? You see me?
We
So-
go wrong with that, when you're venting to other people and then like the other person become that shoulder and then they're moving on your life and then
Them take time gym screechy.
end up there with
Shoulder to
people.
cry on,
Yeah, when the man turn your shoulder for cry upon and then say when you start nominate boyfriend again, say him in the top nominees
Yeah, because you
because
say we the ball for last man.
I him did really crack me up. Yeah.
What those tears? Yeah. Me not do that. Brother crying in my bathroom.
But yeah, so that little phase that was interesting. Can't remember where they go on party. What that school they did keep.
I remember you went to Party.
And I was
Glad I
hell bent
don't
on
participate in
being
those
fresh,
things.
like more fresh, because they don't know me, so she'll move on. But you see that you there, what she initially get born with, she realized say, yo, that you there, dog. You see
You
me?
never
Like,
that care no swing.
but the
Nah,
youth, she
see.
end up married now.
You never
He
him
was-
and her did that part of
the
it?
other part, he was more
I
of a threat to
remember.
me because genuinely, gentlemen and ladies watching, this youth was a good youth.
He still
He's
is.
still a good youth. So like when me hear say, yo, she like that youth, I say, John, no, man, I'm not child and that.
He's a really great person.
And me as a youth, one afraid to say like another youth is a good looking youth. You see me? He's a good looking youth.
He's a good looking youth. Him
smart,
have head on him
and the dog
shoulders
can
and,
dance,
him,
dog.
and him firm, you know.
Alright, but I
single?
know about that one.
No, I'm for single married to death. You had a hearing or you know there. One to man, you love man so.
But yeah, man, I remember I say, yo, I got a party, a whole lot of dogs, and say, why wear red. You see it?
I don't like where this is going.
You see me? So everybody buy them suit, but my suit never ready come, never to have no money, you see it. So I borrow my brethren's shoes. It was a red van, but them shoes bigger than mine that I leave. Lee wear
You
about-
cannot wear leather shoes.
Lee wear
So
about
that's
30.
first.
And them telling me I
Bread
wear
van
9.
foot and
Them
job.
telling me I wear 9, so you can imagine my foot in other shoes I said so. And
I have to go.
so we go to the party, we can hardly walk in the shoes. Feel weird. And then we see her with the youth, and I won't forget motivation. Kelly roll and Lil Wayne and play. Something getting on my mind for say, yo, you know, I take the dance floor, you know. And so I draw one chair. And make one of my female friends them I put on the party, give me a dance. Everybody are real way up and thing, but when I go so and look to my right, you see me, I say she and the youth in the corner well cuddle up and so from this
Them time that you know, I put on show for free in the middle of the party. Real clown. Real clown.
yeah, but that's a part of the whole denial phase where we go through where we do a whole bunch of something.
Thinking you can get the person back
we can
and-
get back this person because this person apparently is our whole world and thing. But you know what made
I'm
me
telling
get
you all
over
the
that?
time, you'll meet many of your worlds.
Exactly.
She tell me
Many
that's all the
worlds.
time.
But you know what made me get over that? I remember, was it you who did go with? I remember we went to the beach. I think it was you.
think
I
it was me.
say, yo, Shells, you the forward, you know. You're cool with it. I mean, I say, at that point, I was at a certain level of acceptance.
Yes.
This youth is
because remember I said he's
Yeah.
very close to me, so then it was
Yeah.
like really hard.
But the thing is, he's also very close to God. So this is what happened to me. So when he was there.
Oh my god,
so what
this
I
is
know,
my birthday, I want
Yeah.
to cry out.
I almost
Please
make a
don't.
ball. So what happened was that he came to me. One away. So when we got there, he just walked onto the shore. Weird, like man said, and then just say, yeah man, he probably gonna go pray or something. I said, whoa, that's serious. And like in forward back now and man say, okay, have a word with you, and I was like, alright, cool, bro. What going on? And man said, first of all, I was aware that you know you were with my girl some time ago. I don't want you to feel like I intruded on anything. What happened between us was ordained by the Almighty, and once you start bringing, but what
It
happened?
really was because I remember him even saying to me, Denny, like, God came to me and told me that this girl is my wife, and at the time I was just like, do you need something? I'm like, do you need something? I'm like, do you need something to drink? Are you okay? And he's like, this girl's my wife, and I was like, wow, like,
Yeah, man.
I have to support. How can
I can't say nothing. And then what to top it all off now, after he said all that and he apologized and I apologized. I never had to apologize to him because I never really disrespected him.
But you just felt the
But
need
because
to.
I was still in my mind pursuing the woman who the Lord put in front of me, I apologized for that. And then he said to me that, yo, this is weird and I hope you don't take this personally. But the man said, you have a gift. Like the Lord is telling me you have a gift. And I hope that you'll be able to utilize it to the fullest because I believe in you, because the Lord believes in you. And then, so the fact that he was wanting to understand the setting, by the way, is like, this is a away, but it's like the sun has set. I think him there wear white.
The timing of
You
everything,
see?
it was crazy.
The
Like
place never loud.
everybody at my birthday thing got some
Yeah, man, it was a
divine
spiritual-
message. Like
I know
nobody
the
went
story. You were telling me
home
about
without
it.
a
so he
divine
spoke
me,
to everybody.
Brian.
Yeah, he spoke to everyone.
Everybody that was at my birthday thing got some message from Jesus to take
Yeah, man.
home.
So after that conversation, I was just like, yo, hit that she. And so, but to answer the overall question of how you stay true to yourself and all these things, you have to remember that everybody have core values. And I think my core values, everybody, the usual thing people say about me, oh, I'm nice. And that would always be a part of me because that was instilled by my parents, And,
He has amazing parents.
yeah, I grew up with a queen in the household. And I have another queen who's my sister, who I'm very close with. And my
Definitely.
father treats them like queens. You see me, because my father himself is a king. So it's like, for years of me watching that just in my mind. So it's like, no woman can change that. I have love to give, regardless.
And the thing is, love is infinite, like people will say, how can you move from relationship A to relationship B?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. I have lots of love to give. No, it is because I'm just at my core, I'm a very loving person. And anybody that I say is in my life and I care about, I'm always pouring myself into them, whether it's friend, man,
Dog.
uncle, dad. When I say
I said dog, not dad.
You said dog?
Yeah.
Wow, dog. I'm just pouring myself into you. So it's like, I understand that I make infinite amount of love. I can't make because of one questionable situation make me feel like I don't want to continue making more love and giving more love.
Making more love.
Yeah, wow, that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
But
that's not what you meant.
Interestingly though, I used to meds then, as then, so we've been friends for feel like over a decade now, or more than. So it's like, I used to look at Dens and be like, oh, Dens can bounce back so fast, and it touched back to the whole thing that she has a lot of love to give, but I have a lot of love to give myself. But what I was doing wrong was that all that love I have to give, like, once you have that little space of single life, for me back then, I always wanted to just love the next person who showed me a little vibes, which is wrong.
No.
I think what works for Dens is that the first person she loves is herself. You see, that's a very important thing when it comes to like regaining your sanity after a breakup. You see, all that love you have to give, the first person you have to start with are yourself. Like, and just move forward.
You have to really love yourself. And you see, like how the gentleman in the story could really tie back him and his wife being together to like a divine thing. Mm-hmm. For me, I always try to remember the bigger picture. So it's like, this relationship didn't work out, but in the grand scheme of things, these are the things that I learned. These are the things that the man learned, and this will make us both better for whoever we're actually supposed to be with. And even if life should come full circle and me and the person get back together, that's where we were supposed to be, and the timing that we were supposed to be apart. Like, there's always a bigger picture, and it's something that I always said to Jeff, like, man plan and God laugh, like bust out a laugh. Like, no matter how much you try to, plan your life to the T,
Yeah, man.
God is in control. And I always try to remind myself of that, because sometimes I get way ahead of myself because I love planning. I'm a planner.
I stopped planning when somebody told me that quote.
Yeah.
No, as in legit.
It don't make any sense, because the thing is, I used to be so obsessed with like planning my life, and okay, when I'm 18, I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to jump off a building. And then God just come and wipe that right out, and me have to start all over. And instead of being devastated, I just take it as a learning and say, hee. Like, sometimes when I think about it, I really shouldn't say anything about this, but I'm just in the spirit of speaking right now. I just really feel an energy, so I'm just going to say it. Yeah. When I think about the fact that I really should be getting married January 2, 2022, and I'm not getting married to Jeff, it is overwhelming. So which is why when people are just like, oh, this must be so easy for you, it's actually...
Move your phone, it's going to fall.
Oh. It's actually not easy as it sounds. But because as Sheldon say, I love myself first, and I have a lot of love to give second. So it helps me to propel forward despite whatever I'm feeling. But you see, when you really meds it, so you feel like you're so close to getting married to somebody, and it not keeping.
Yeah, man.
Like that is enough to shake up anybody. Which is why when people say them things, we just let them chatting up because them just don't understand. But believe me,
they all get engaged and them thing there.
Imagine if me and him they get engaged now, and then I'd have to cry for like a day, and then get over it, of course, because I'm not a clown.
Cry for a day in public.
Oh my God! I remember when me and my was gonna be fiance broke up, and I was in KFC balling over chicken, and I never want to be that person again because it's just KFC and it's just chicken and it's just life.
It's not really just chicken.
I was balling. It's true, cause with a boy put in chicken.
It's not what I mean. That's legit.
Yeah, that is what I got from you. But
That's not what I meant. That's really not. What I meant is that the chicken probably like represents something else for you. So you see the chicken now. Maybe
That's
you
why
and the boy
I'm
used to love a
breaking
KFC.
Yeah.
So in a KFC and you just start bar. Maybe you and the boy did.
love a KFC together.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you just start bar with
And I was like, I just don't want to be that person anymore. Like I used to take breakups hard. Then I did reach a stage where if I me and somebody break up, I have to go get one skill. So when me and my ex break up, me to go nail
The
school.
nails, yes, man. Yo, who could have done
But
nails?
it's
Anyway, it
It's a
doesn't matter
thing-
because I be using that skill on my
Who
new
coulda-
man.
I
But
saw- yo.
regardless,
Yo,
it just goes
It's
to
a thing
show.
that women do though. So like a lot of times when you're watching like the Twitter, watching
Twitter.
the timeline, you see women say, gonna focus on school now, focusing on myself. And no, say them and them man just left. So it's like all of a sudden, you want to do
focus.
something new. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing something new, you know,
The
but it's
amount of money
like
me cost my parents, every time me break up with somebody, me want to go to some school, me want to go learn how to do something.
True, man.
Something like
True.
what my
Always
parents
is-
really
always.
suffer,
at
you know.
least, like when I broke up with people, or my man them left me, let's just not you know. I always wanted to leave. So my parents are like, what is wrong with you? Like every time I say, you know, people got foreign, they're like,
I hate you.
it's
I love
literally,
this.
they're like, it's September.
Where
I was
are you
like,
leaving to?
where are you going? I was like, man, I just want to fly out, you know,
Ignorant.
feel nice. But I only did it one time though, and I left for like 3 weeks. I'm come back, I'm feel good. So then the whole time, when I wanted to fly when I was younger, it was for good reason.
Can you go further? Feel nice.
Even though when I was in foreign, you know, I did a ball over the boy, you know, but I was crying for it.
my
Next
tears can't
country.
pass no airport and can love a trip, so. And me love a trip.
You know, you have a good point.
I know me love a trip, girl.
You
so
have a
as
good
my
point.
big toe reaching an airport. What boy?
Yeah, like I was asking my friends, I was going to the bathroom, and then we're going to the bathroom, go ball, and my friend knocked, she's like, are you okay?
Like, when me and the dirty boy, what make me do the nails? When me and him left, every day me shift for work a ball. So me don't take my break time. I cry in the bathroom. And this boy was nothing to be balling over, you know.
Cause look at you now.
I look at him now.
But that's the thing, you know, a lot of times when you break up with people, you're always like,
Jano.
like, this not feel like it.
And like this breakup was relatively easy for me. I mean, relative, of course, because as I say, you're planning a wedding and the wedding not keeping. So of course you're gonna be sad.
But all the people got hashtag.
Wedding, don't talk about it. When the
Sorry.
hashtag still like all of these things. No, I'm really not sad, like big man thing. Nobody take me sad. But yeah,
I didn't think
I
you were
will
sad.
never be in that place again where me and somebody break up and me and say, Chano, I'm gonna jump off, or Chano, I'm
Wait, you were gonna
school."
jump off?
No.
Oh, okay,
Figuratively.
cool.
Jano, I'm going to school. Like when me and Jeff broke up, I was just like, peace, like a river, because I was at peace with the decision that I made again.
Nobody
It's
advocate
heavy.
for Jeff now.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh, this is for the audience. Nobody advocate for Jeff now.
Yeah, do not comment below. Can me move on, and the person I move on with can read, so I can see when you guys are saying these things in the comments. So don't. Yeah. So it's like you go through all of that with a person, and then you break up, and it's just like people think you're supposed to be dying in the show, but I just refuse to die in the show because I was really at peace, and I know that.
I mean, there's
What's
really
supposed to
not
happen?
much show, so it makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's an accident, Joel. That's okay. I forgive
Joel,
you.
it's fine.
Right? Like, we're not
People
beat
fall
it up.
apart.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times, what a lot of younger people, because you guys are like
Old.
as hell. What a lot of younger people do is like them pour all of themselves into this person until
That's
they
why when
feel.
they leave, you feel like
So when
yourself
them are
a
left,
leave.
you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do now, because you kind of like mesh yourself with this one somebody.
Yeah,
And I
that's
mean,
true.
I'm guilty of doing that because like my relationship, I was with the person for
at
like
some point, you know.
4 years. So I'm just like, Jano, because I used to skip class for go be with my man, like, even though I graduated before him and everything, but we were just always one, and we were never in sync, but we were just always one. And so when we broke up, and it was like me who broke up with him, but when we broke up, I was like, Jano, I made the wrong decision because I just turned off a piece of myself. And I was like, Tanya, you're still whole. Like, after
Yo, me
you're
always
gone.
hold, and even if the boy take off a piece, it I go grow back tomorrow evening. So, me I got my bed. That me say.
You know what's very interesting? My closest friends like Denz or Lee or everybody, they would always say to me that was one of my flaws. Like every time I get a girlfriend, like
Be
they
a
feel
paragraph
like
Sheldon.
it's like 100%. Nothing wrong with it, but it's like how you do it. Because like I become extremely selfless in the point where it's like, remember I tell them to say, yo, you have to love yourself. And there was a point where it's like, I feel my entire emotional connection is just into that person. Like my friends them don't get as much. My family don't get as much. It's like it's really tough.
And I tell Sheldon saying,
It's
it's better
talking
if
therapist
you know.
voice.
It's better Sheldon just give me that. I've never left this man, you know. No, it's better him pour himself into me, because at least me not run away with it. But yeah, I love how Sheldon loves. It's so beautiful to watch, and I always feel like any woman that is on the receiving end is such a lucky person, despite the fact that them don't realize them lucky, despite the fact them always do some dark shit. Regardless, I feel like they're so lucky to be able to experience love like that. But the love that I see my brother give to these ladies, I would want him to give to himself.
Yeah, man, that way I work on right now, because trust me, so when you go through that whole phase after you guys mentioned the whole when them leave and you feel like a piece of you leave, you see that whole phase before you reach acceptance, you gotta do a bag of things, brother. You go want to manipulate the person just so you can, just
Like
for them to give you a reaction that you're used to. So, cause remember, you know, guys, remember I said, I firmly believe, even though it's such a different, the whole premeditated way of women do them thing when them leaving. So when you go back and say, yo, why? Them already answer these questions to themselves and them group chats and whatever. So they're not the time and they're not obligated to give you an answer. And
because you should have seen the signs, though.
And that hurts. So you know I'm going to be manipulative as hell. Be like,
yeah, because
yo.
you know, my other girlfriend was saying that it's almost natural for them to want it. I mean, I said, true, that's why I don't date niggas and I don't like men. And that's why I'm just done with all of you guys. Because the manipulation thing, I will call the cops.
I think that, so a part of my process, and I'm not proud to say it, and I think it was my last breakup that really taught me that, yo, that wrong, because when you manipulate a woman or just anybody who you were with who you say you care about, just for them to show that they care, or just for you to get a response that's okay with you, that's not right, brother, because you're just pushing them away. Like, you're gonna say something like, oh, so you don't love me anymore.
I hate that question. Go and love your mother and your father with your
You nobody can ask me that though?
Don't
the answer is no.
And especially if like another youth in the picture,
oh my
and it's
God,
like,
and it's like, oh, so you move on now. You're
Yeah.
blind. I'll be your date, me say. I'll be your date, me say, and them something there.
You have to be a blind person to not see that.
No, you'd have to be blind for to say me.
And the thing is with me, how I am, is me not getting a simple answer, you know. Well, no, may I get your answer? And your feelings are going to hurt and you say, John, I should not text again, you know.
I think
I think that's good, though.
That's what most of us guys need to hear when we're being so manipulative.
Exactly, they need
when
to hear
when a woman firm up and say, yo, look, I know says a favor me I do just by answering this message. Because I have other things to do. Like, so when you hear that, you say, oh, you know, so I move like an idiot.
Fashion. Don't you pass your place with me, cause don't you get enough.
Yeah, and
don't do it.
You have to respect that, because if them not do that, you're gonna just end up being a clown the whole time.
But men are naturally clowns.
If you allow men, they'll do this hokey pokey thing with you forever, you know.
Forever and ever. Especially man when
they put their right foot in, put their right foot out.
Especially man when
shake
they
it
use
all
like
about.
women leaving them.
Doing the hokey pokey.
You know what I want to highlight though? You see this thing where we have gentlemen called our ego. I know some women don't like it. Some women don't even believe it exists, but it does.
It's there.
And our ego is like our best friend and our worst enemy at the same time. So like if ego tell us one sentence, it's up to us as a man to decide which perspective we're going to take. So if our ego look at you and say, that girl is still love you, you know, message her. In that one line, that's your ego being your best friend and your worst enemy. It's your best friend because it'll show you, say, yo.
I'll cut you right down to the ground, which is my favorite thing to do with men.
Disrespect people.
Cut them right down to the ground.
Yeah, man, my ego is a very terrible thing, you know. But it's something at the same time, gentlemen, that helps us through the process. It's just depending on how you choose to do it. So what I did is that I tailored my ego to myself. So anytime my ego tell me to do nothing relating to the woman, I said, no. Why am I doing something for her? That doesn't make sense. So when my ego tell me, say, yo, dog, put on the Vans and cause we are go out with the dogs, I mean, cause the girl them love it, you know. I say, true, you know, dog. But then if my ego tell me put on the same Vans because the girl they go there, me now go. You see me? It's just how you decide to follow up on your ego, because at the same time, you know, so our ego is like that raw masculine nature. So we can't get rid of it because women kind of like it.
I wish you would go.
You know, women kind of like it. You know, it's just how we bring it up. Because if we're supposed to get rid of the ego completely, we're going to be girl, like real. And women don't like men who move like girl. It's fact. You have to have some form of arrogance, some form of, dominant vibe.
Man for firm.
And your ego
right
provides it.
Strong. Firm and
Yeah,
stronger.
man, something as
right
simple
now.
as if your girl says send me $25, you say, I'm forget it from. You know work.
No, me stop
Yes.
texting, because if you can't send me $25, no. So you're not gonna next
You know that we don't use credit.
See that?
Oh, $25 credit. Oh, sorry.
What you didn't want?
I thought it was money.
Oh,
Okay. People are trying to send me $25.
No. But
if you can't get
man
it
for
from-
firm still. Me not like,
man.
me not like man with softy like
Control
mango
the
with drop
egos,
and bus.
Control the egos, gents. Face it. Just face it and do it. Because
I
it's
feel
not an
like
easy
me
thing.
deserve one strong man for you. Because I'm so strong.
Yo, the
Them
thing is,
even talk me
I'm
down.
very
Not
strong.
physically,
Me
but
need
the
a man
ego
to
does
look
that.
on me
See that?
and say, yo, Daniel.
See that?
Yo.
And that's the part of the
or
ego.
you know,
When my man said Daniel, I shut up.
Like, I want to like earlier. Kissing teeth on me, I said,
But them
John.
say, yo, no. But them say, yo, Daniel, me just shut up. I just know what that means. There's no more words that need to follow. Just say Daniel, like firm. I get the picture.
Yeah,
I love
shut
that
up,
for
same
me.
time.
Same time. I don't
Yeah,
have
because I'm
anything
chatting to you, depending on.
I have nothing more to say.
And I just one word
so
to
when you
say,
said Daniel, no water. Yeah. So
Yeah. Then
podcast check me up, you know.
You know
Oh,
what's
them
the
know.
funny part about
All
it
them strengths
is when
here.
them see us on the internet. Yeah, them boy and a boy can't tell me to do this, and as them.
Instead of everyone said the same thing, I was just like, yo, you try some things about your podcast and I did it on the internet, and I was like, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I joke me.
I have a question, right? So, as it relates to the movie, I know you laugh because I truth, you know. But I have a question, right? So, when it comes down to the moving on process, a common thing guys struggle with, well, my brethren, them, and myself, we want to move on. What I used to do, the social media is like the worst thing, right? It's the worst thing, especially if you're with somebody and the relationship public and whatever. What I used to do, give myself the challenges. So, all right, me used to watch our story like, and I said, all right, let's try one day enough watch our story, and then one day turn 2 days. Those are the challenges. My thing is that the same for women? Like when you guys go through a breakup, do you guys still? Is it
Me no
okay?
want
So I can't post say him buy a ring for your next girl.
Me no want
feel
to know
nothing.
why.
Me not feel nothing. So all the watch me watch a story. This is me.
The thing is,
me a top true for go reach my
me
next
not
man's
watch
story.
nothing. Me not watch nothing.
Me
not
feel
watch
nothing. You know
Because
what?
me know say me I feel away. I'm gonna say, what's a boy?
Really?
So I personally don't.
No,
do
I feel
it.
like a robot.
No,
You do
the
sound
thing
like a
is, it
robot.
depends on the type of relationship that we have. You see, me and a boy I for like 2 months. I mean, beat it, shock me that's out. It's like, what you do, me no business. So you could have all of all of my children in here.
Me and you could have for 40 years and I see you pose a picture with me and with you and my mother.
40 years?
And then me don't feel nothing. Are you fresh? What you think me I gonna do? Me I tap through your story them for go reach my next man's story. Me not stressing out
you
myself.
just block him.
Are you mad?
But I don't
The
block
only
people
reason
still.
why I opted to like remove an extra my thing is because I realized he was always trying to talk to me, meaning he was always trying to sub something that would have meant something to me, and me not get past that. If I'm just watching you post like Sheldon, you know, you're posting your face or you say, oh, on set now, mega ball can you on set? No, you're not girl that eat 2 fries, mega ball 3 I eat fries. What would have more like pull an emotion out of me is if everything I see Sheldon doing try to talk to me.
Directly.
So like Sheldon knows them like Hagan Dog. Sheldon a tweet, oh, you know, remember the days when we used to sit back and eat Hagan Dog ice cream and watch movies. Boy, if you don't go watch movies with your mother, don't leave any subliminal messages
no,
for
I feel
me.
like, I don't know, I'm kind of different because if my house my ex name me, I'll shake and start ball. I mean, them time there, I don't want to see him, if I see him tweet, I come up on my timeline.
And that's why I said my exes probably feel like I've never loved them before. But it's because I make such an infinite amount of love and you already took it and wasted it. So I'm trying to find another person now to make good use of the type of love that I give and enjoy the value added that I bring to the situation. Me can't do me yard a ball. That's for when me at 12. When I was younger, me used to have enough tears to waste for man and enough money for waste for nail school. Now it's like me and you left. God bless.
You know what I wanted to ask you. You spoke about a while ago when you said like when you move on, you wonder if you really love that person because I think they're too scary.
No, wonder.
No, for me, no, for me, I wonder because even to this very second, I'm wondering because what happened is, for me, they're two scary phases. It's the early phase when you have to do the most. You have drink, you have try smoke. Every girl you want to go up under. like you have that phase. It's very scary for me because that's not
That's
me,
not you at your
right?
core, but
Yeah, but and then you have this phase when you're finally moving on, and you say you stop talking to the person, like you can go a whole month, year, not talk, and then you sit down and then you
you're
meet
like-
somebody else, like you say you meet somebody else, and you feel that energy, and then you can look back at that person, and it's like,
did I really love that person?
yeah, because every ex I'm around, like I link up with exes sometime, like the long time exes. So that one with the Christian relationship. If I'm supposed to see her now, ceiling, isn't it like yo, it's all good. Isn't it? It's like all good. So I'm wondering, is it that I'm at a place that I'm so better off? Is the love
I
still
think
there?
the love is still there, but you're mentally at a better place. I mean, when me and my ex before Jeff broke up, in like a week he was living with another woman, and like my friend, and my friends took it so hard because they're just like, and I didn't take it. We didn't take it hard. Them don't live under my bed, so them a live together and have nothing to do with me, and she the nice like me. So when me I stress myself, I honestly didn't feel anything, and they're like, oh my god, Daniel, she was leaving his house this morning, early in the morning.
Your friends are the
No, my friends will camp outside of your home, but yes, and they're like, Daniel, oh my god, this relationship is getting so serious. Are you okay? Yeah. I am okay. I'm happy that he's happy and he has moved on. It doesn't have for me, it doesn't have a reflection on our relationship. Yeah. It doesn't mean that he didn't care about me. He cares about this person enough to share a bed. Congrats, Caroline.
But the thing is, some people mistake love for obsession. They're just obsessed with the person. That's
I think there's a thin line.
You can't
and I
leave
tweeted
them alone.
it the other day. There's a thin line between love and obsession. You see, love in its healthiest state, I feel like you should be able to pull away from it when it's no longer good, I think. You see, when you can't pull away yourself from people and you start doing things that are not of yourself, you realize that you were actually obsessed with the person. So, no, I'm really getting into therapist D right about now.
Do it.
But, yeah, when you can't pull yourself away from people and you're doing like some unhealthy things, like you're sending fake curious cat messages to them and those type of stuff, things that you know are not yourself. Why is your breast dropping out?
I went over there to laugh, but my laugh look a bit too much.
I laugh with your breast?
I laugh at my breast, yeah.
You're sending
fake. Don't say it again. Please, don't say it again.
There's tears in your eyes. No, I can't be serious because you're crying.
No.
And I don't know what to
Can
do.
you say something else, please? Just don't say it again.
Can you cut this out?
I need this clip. This clip for my life. It's in my life's clip.
Alright guys, listen, you're doing things that are not of yourself. You're popping up at this person's house at random times. You're just doing a bag of what is wrong with you? You're just ruining everything. Can you get yourself together? Why are you crying?
I think I need to walk up for this one. Please.
Nathaniel, who is beating you? You're literally crying. Yeah, so when you find, I'm not giving any more examples. When you find that you're doing things outside of yourself, you really have to step back and wonder, am I really in love with this person? Am I obsessed with this person? Or do I love the way that this person makes me feel? A lot of the time that we're with people, we love the way they make us feel. We love our servant and do a bag of things to us. Or cheerleader. Or servant or cheerleader. Or chef. Kind of love. Walk on yam.
Chauffeur.
You miss your chauffeur.
No, I would miss my chauffeur.
You miss your chauffeur. So you have to ask yourself, what do I really miss here?
Facts.
And the thing is, of course, breakups are hard for everybody, but I think it's a time to just dig deep and do some serious soul searching. And the thing is, if I see myself, guys, doing any immature shit that I used to do when I was at Immaculate, right now, me beat up myself because I'm a big tough back woman that is 26. So if I'm still doing shit that I was doing when I was at Immaculate, I'm fresh. So I have to just cut that out. You just have to decide how you want to love. I want to love people in the most healthy way possible. I know I do very irrational things like watch who's asking my man about things and who's laughing with him.
And who's really always under his tweets.
And he's really not that funny because he's no funnier than me, so I don't know where these girls are coming from.
He's actually pretty funny.
He is, but not funnier than me, and I'm not going to let that one slide. You're not funny than me. So great. I had to look at the camera and say that. Yeah. So it's like, yes, I do things like that are questionable, but at the core of it, I don't want it to be a case where if this man wants to go, I'm going to try to throw all kind of things in the way so him can go peacefully. Am I a prison?
Maybe.
Why the man can't leave me? Why?
I think it's a thing that people have to accept that people just don't want them anymore.
Even that people die. I feel like my mother dying was like quite the wake up call that I need to show me that guess what, people aren't always here. That's my best friend, that's my hitter, and she died, and I had to move on.
I mean, it's like she never willingly left you.
Yeah, she never really jump off still. But you get what I'm saying. You still learn about loss and coping with loss for when you have a death that close to you. I think because before my mom. Me did take life hard. I don't know. But me did really dance. Like, me did really take life a different way. Like, my mom dying really taught me like a whole lot of lessons, especially about loss and moving on without people. When my mother died, I could have choose to die.
Like, I don't know. This my father offered it for me. Feel like you.
Yeah, because your mom died when you were smaller, when you were supposed to react like that. Yeah. But my mother died when I'm a big tough back woman though. I was dying in the show, and I was just like, but this is not healthy because if anything you did before her funeral, you cannot continue life like this. And it's just a wake up call, wake up, shake up.
You know that can actually happen? You can actually could have did it before a funeral.
No, like honestly, when my mother died, I felt like I wanted to die all the time, every day. And that's not healthy because she would have wanted me to live. And no matter how much you love people, life goes on, you know?
There it is, right there.
That is the only message.
I think
this
that's
podcast name, life goes on.
I think a lot of people just don't want them life go on without that specific person because, you know, and I feel a lot of people don't have like the privilege to have certain type of people around them to teach them these type of things. So, for example, like when I was going through my breakup, I had Danielle. And every time I did
it was all about loss.
Yeah, she was always like, I mean, at first, I appreciated that they didn't never try. So, move on, the boy don't want it. My other friends did that. They were like, this person don't want you, leave him alone, whatever. And
I learned from Sheldon, so that's not the approach.
It is not. Yeah, but then you taught me that, and what you say no is that there will always be other people out there who make you happy, other people who make you feel. And so I come like, really and truly, me look at it now. The boy never really like me like that. I mean,
enough time so you look back and say that.
Sometimes you look back and say it and you're like, John, I really did me that dead for. Yeah. But you know, at least you have people in your life. And if you don't have those type of people, then
you have NetsChat podcast, and then you can become that person. You can
become that person to other people so that other people don't forget you the type of hurts that you experience. Because I feel like as a person, if you experience certain type of hurt,
I don't want to help friends.
Other people, especially like people who are really close and you care about, you're going to help them to say, hey, well, me got you this last year and girl, if me that dead, if you got you that right now, I don't want this for you.
Chill. Like, a friend of mine felt like she was gonna lose a family member. And she's like, Daniel, I just don't know how to cope. And I'm like, what are you going to do? Do you plan to also go there and die? Yeah. So let me know what your plans are for the evening. So
that I can schedule
it in.
To drink some money also.
Yeah, for the double funeral. Like, you have to just cheer up yourself. That's what you know what I'm saying? And like, she didn't even want to go and visit her family member because she was scared that if she went, she would see them. And I'm like, and then if you don't go, you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life. And then she went and another woman and she's still alive. And that's the
cool.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the point. You just never know.
It kind of reminds me of when people are like, and I hate when people do this, so don't do it to me ever. When people say, I don't know how you live without your mother, you know? You're acting like, say, I had that choice. No, so it's kind of
when they say that, I'm just like, get the knife, then kill me. Kill me then. When people say that to me, I'm like, all right, then so take me out of my misery because what kind of question is that?
Yeah, and they're like, how you do it? I don't know,
but I'm still here. What do you want me to do?
I'm not dying. I mean, if they wanted us to jump off, then
they could push us off.
Then they're like, if my mother dead, I would have dead.
Okay, cool. Congratulations. When people say that to me, which is very often, people are like, if my mother dead, me I got dead. Jump. Well, congrats. Cool. I'm happy for you and your
die
people.
too.
Go ahead and die. So who
but
you think
because my mother never want me for dead.
Exactly.
Right?
So
I'm gonna stay here and choose life
and just do what my mother would want for me and just be successful. And
I also want to comment on the part where you guys about the core values. Never heard some now none because
you do, but you just need to figure them out.
The thing is, I just need to figure them. One day, this podcast really made me want to figure them out. Then I remember that everybody else in here is very old, and
you have time. You technically have time to figure it out, but it's important to figure it out now because you will save yourself a lot of time. I don't want you to wait until. You need to learn now so that you can skip.
But then there's a thing, a lot of people see you surround yourself. Coming back to remember the message that you sent me. You know which message I'm about. Yeah, a lot of people see you surround yourself with certain people, and they're like, "Oh, you're this and you're that," but it's like the experiences, the age difference and stuff like that, and the levels of maturity that is
just
between these two people. It's not like say this person is one thing. They're gonna reach there eventually.
Yeah.
But
things
guys,
take a little time.
I don't expect somebody who is 6. I don't expect my 16-year-old cousin to be knowing certain things that I know because my cousin is a child.
These things take
time and take trauma too. Like some trauma really.
Go through the process.
It's a process, yeah, man. But it's just that I really try to save Netanya from a lot of things, especially like business-wise things and things. Above relationships are here and there now. I don't know. Like I like relationships and whatever and friendships and stuff, but the type of value that people put on it, I'll pass. It's a hard pass for me because I'm not gonna kill up myself for anybody.
Because that's what people center them life around, and I don't see that point of doing it. Because if I'm not in a relationship, all right, cool, I'm not dead. I'm still alive and kicking.
If I have a man, if I have 12 man, sounds like a vibe.
If I want to have 12 man, I feel like I can have 12 man with good conscience.
And I'll
I don't feel like nobody should shame me into
and every time I get texts all around the clock, I just feel nice about
myself.
So
if one man text you're not going to see the next 11 text to girl.
Yeah, I feel now we're a girl coming on me same. Yeah, I love that.
At least my favorite man text me.
Yeah, always have a favorite. But yeah, I think that navigating through life, it's very important to know who you are at your core. So if it's, I think it's something to sit down and think about. So like me, I'm a very lovable person. Like even Rishka was like, then you just love, right? I'm like, right? Like you see how I just enjoy loving my friends to death and loving my man to death. That's just me.
Okay, but I have a question. It's kind of hard because your fundamental relationships are supposed to teach a lot of things about your core self. At hand, that's what they expected. But what if I don't grow up seeing stuff like that? Because like when me grow up, it's not that, not when, I'm still growing. It's just that a lot of times what I saw, so like I heard Sheldon talk about, his parents.
If we didn't grow up with Sheldon parents, I can't imagine being more lovable than I am right now. But them would have really just made me over the love team.
Me, like, my family's always arguing, and you can see that. Like, being around them, my family are very angry people, them ever cause, and everybody who for man them have,
they're so interesting.
I always beat them. So if I grow up seeing people like kick off the way for go, everybody again that
like
person.
beaters though.
No, I don't like stuff like that. It was really hard for me growing up to
to shake that off.
I never like man being a man,
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying like it was very hard for me to grow seeing these things and still growing at my core to be true to myself. But a lot of things that I realized about myself came from outside experiences like friends, man. It never came from inside my family. So it's like a lot of the things I learned.
Everybody then.
I choose my family is so loving. Sometimes I see people get stuff up and I say, Jano.
Wow, no, I've never seen that.
No, like sister, and I'm like, oh
no, never have I.
Alright, cool, and then I just turn it because it's such a normal thing for me. I grew up in trauma, I don't think people understand that. That's why I make a lot of jokes.
Comedic relief. I grew up in a very loving home. Like my dad literally loved my mom until death did they part, and my dad legit still feeling like my mother just did last week. And like that's the love what me want for myself, and that's the love I want to give. Like my dad still talks about my mom like she just died. But then again, I say mistake. I still talk about his mother like that too, and I have to remind him.
His mother never did last week.
I'm like, Daddy, your mother did like 20 years ago. I remember because I was like 5. So just shake it off. Yeah. But I get me, I want to be loving like that. Like I come from a very...
I think it's kind of unfair for some people to do that stuff like that because like when my mother died, I expect my father to love her until him dead. And then my dad got a wife and I'm like, you're such a betrayer.
No, my dad can't talk to no woman in my presence, and that's on period. So if he wants a woman, he can get a house, and I'd love that for him. Okay. So it's
unfair to think that.
Yeah, that's okay. But me never say it's unfair. But just tell you how.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah, me never.
But it was hard for me to accept this person into my life. So like right now, me and I talk, and it's just like,
hey, if him can find a woman gooder than my mother, him can go ahead. Until then.
But then nobody gonna be my mother.
It was a trick.
It's not gonna be better. So
nobody is better than my mother.
I mean, when my father talks about
vagina, I'm just like church.
As my dad talk. I mean, she's a very lovely person. And the thing is, what I really like about her is that she helps him to grow as a person. Like, and I think that's something that my mother wasn't able to help my dad to do, because a lot of the things that my dad did when my mother was alive, ate that man there. But like now, like him growing into this person, because my stepmother, she don't stand for foolishness. Like my father could do certain things with my mother, and she said, I just some man stay, but my stepmother cut that shit out. And he like learned so much, and he's still a different person. So that's why I can accept her because what she did didn't only benefit my father, but it benefit me too. Cause like right now, I wouldn't dare start up on podcast.
Honestly,
I'd be in a massive
I
woman
don't know.
house.
Netanya is more mature than me in that regard, which is why I think that you can learn from your friends.
I think-
regardless of their age, I'm not joining Netanya with this.
Then
something
will not.
I will
She'll
not be
create a
on that
book.
team ever. So I'm happy for you.
I think
And
it's
I
because
celebrate you,
in
but I'm not
my
joining you.
adolescent years, my teenage years, I grew up knowing this woman. So she taught me a lot of things that your mother's supposed to
Me no
teach
want
you.
learn nothing,
You,
me want
your mother
dance.
when you're tough.
So me want dance.
It was like
the rest of my life.
It was like growing with a mother
Anything I
part
want
two.
learn them, I've Googled.
Yo, your doggy, you're not even.
That's what I said. That's why I said I'm coming to terms with the fact that I'm dark, and I'm good with that. All of it can like, girl.
Yeah, but as I said, I really learned a lot because me never learned it from my grandmother because my grandmother literally died right after my mother died, and me I said, Jano. No, as in that's when I get close to like women in my family because my mother died. Then I started get close to my grandmother, then she died, and I said, Jano, this is the ultimate betrayal. So I just stopped that woman. What, ultimate betrayal? Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna search it and see if it's that. It probably is.
It probably is.
Yeah, but then it's like, growing up with this person who accepted, and she had a daughter too, and she had a daughter really young, so she had to learn while having a child. So it's like she just grew up and she's like this superhuman. But for some reason, she's still my mother, so me and her just can't really raps like that because every time
she wouldn't even have my number.
But the thing is, she doesn't try to be my mother and she don't act like she's my mother. But like sometimes when I say, oh, she's my father, I say,
yo, anyway,
I
just remember something. I'm want to leave. Let's turn this off.
So you get vexed?
Yo, I just remember something. I'm just chip.
Alright, well, in closing.
Oh my God, 57 minutes. We are chat too much.
Yeah, in closing, what has gotten me here to this very moment where I'm
Be my future boo.
there we go. For any guy out there that's facing tough times, and women as well, but I kind of like to speak on behalf of the men because a lot of women have this, have this strong type of thing. Gentlemen, I'm not afraid to bawl and all these things, cry if I need to, but you're not gonna stay for watch me because that's the wrong thing to do. I think that's a song somewhere. And but what's important to note is that you were somebody before this person came along, and that's something
like a paragraph I sent you.
No, that you were this amazing person before this person forward, and it's important to do what you have to do to focus on getting back to that place. And I think it's not impossible because you were that person. So you do what you have to. Cry if you need to, drink some rum.
I agree. Drink a lot of rum.
Educate yourself.
And I mean, breakups aren't all that bad because you learn lots of things.
Yeah,
like to your amazing self.
Exactly.
Then you come in the frame.
No, she's ready for you.
You alright?
And Dens always throws me what them call crosses girl parties. That helps. That support system.
Yes, you owe me one.
Yeah, what's supposed to have about 3.
Yeah. Okay,
We can treat today as one.
Today can be one and then next week.
Vibes.
Okay.
Catch us on Denny vlog, drinking.
Oh yeah, guys. Remember on the last podcast and I was telling you?
You said this already,
Oh, it's on my vlog. You don't see?
No, you said at the start of the podcast.
That was recorded?
Say it again though.
But,
I think it was like on the podcast.
Go on again.
No, so I was a big car.
No, the thing is, I actually don't remember. Oh, what because with your girl? Me just ask. People know so we ever argue. Come, because we never had that yet.
I'm gonna try this again.
Talk this again.
Guys, remember last week when the podcast was done in and I told you that I was trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by next Friday?
Yeah, she did say.
Yesterday was next Friday. I said it on my
said
vlog
it
on
on
the
the
2
vlog.
dots.
True.
Yes, the next
I true because I was
the
downstairs.
next
I was coming
Friday.
up. True.
The
Continue.
next Friday was yesterday and I'm at 4,000 subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel.
She's rushing to 5K to check, and she's keeping a party when she reach 5K subscribers.
What's
No,
my doing? I want to do something. Oh,
she said she wanted to keep a party.
No, I'm not telling
Okay.
Party I plan.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, she's planning it. I'm just here to attend.
So, but subscribe to this channel as well because it's very important to my life that you click subscribe right now.
Yes,
So subscribe to
because we're
this
also on
channel.
the road to 5K too.
Yes.
We're very close.
Very close. So please subscribe to NetsChat podcast right now where you are. Thank you.
Yeah.
Subscribe to me, XOXO Daniel Renee. Subscribe to Netanya.
Next Jenna. I took off the width.
You did
I
it?
told you. I never tell you.
You didn't tell-
I changed.
you
I took
ain't
up the
shit.
width. Let's just not talk, because we're on the phone for an hour, and half the things you thought you told me, you did not. You told somebody else, and I had to hear them after the fact. But I'm not worrying about it, because I stop feeling away. But I feel away now. Okay? But I took off the width, so it's now Next Jenna.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because it was vlogs with Next Jenna.
Oh,
That's why I had witness. But no, I'm not a vlog like that. So
So it's just so
Next-
sad.
Yeah.
Alright,
I can follow us on social media, Daniel at Daniel Renee _ Sheldon mash up himself over here. Don't follow Sheldon because he's not on the internet.
I am, but
Sheldon, you're not on the internet, right?
but
If
remember,
you don't want to find Sheldon, you can't come on my vlog.
But if you wanted to find
because remember my career, you know. It's
Yo.
important for people to
But
see
if
my
you
work.
wanted to find Sheldon and see his work, please tell him
His
where you
work
can find
only.
him.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's,
nobody
Not his face.
it's everything, not thing, you know. Everything _ Shelly.
There's no
it?
age?
No.
It's
I
real
never
good.
noticed.
Yeah.
I'm Next Jenna.
I'm not happy, you know? No. One thing we don't know.
But this was fun, guys. Thank you for having me.
It was very emotional.
Yeah, it was very emotional. No, I'm going to cry.
That's why I'm going to because you never see me remember something, I just get
Yeah, I wonder what you remember, but I
I'll
was
tell you
also
after.
very funny when I was laughing, and I could not stop laughing. That's
are you
never
cutting
happened
that
to me, so
out?
I really don't want to.
I don't want to.
But I feel if the person watch it, they're gonna feel like
Little way. Someone don't know. Mega
So-
buffer it. Mega tell him say that's happened.
Yeah.
Because it's
Alright.
important when they
It's
tell them ahead of
important to
time,
tell them.
they feel better.
Anyway, bye guys. See you next week.
Oh my god, but we said that the person, so wait, hold on. No? I thought we were going to pretend that it was hypothetical.
The hypothetical
The
somebody. Right? This person don't exist.
Yo, cut off, please. Cut off.